there, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to be sharing this video with you and give you an update about how things are going at the gym. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm here to give you an update of how things are going with my fitness journey. So let me start by saying that I know I mentioned in my previous video that I hated going to the gym, and I was honestly looking forward to go to the gym because I wanted to take fitness classes, and there's none because of COVID. So I decided to do weightlifting with my husband, and because I also wanted to get strong. I want to be healthy and strong and fit, and I really want to tone my body, and weightlifting has been a game changer, and I can literally say that in just a matter of weeks because for me, working out doesn't necessarily empower me, nor it makes me feel good. Yes, it makes my body feel good afterwards, and you obviously feel accomplished, but prior to weightlifting, I would go to the gym, dread going to the gym, and I would work out, and I was like, I hate this. And then when I was done, I'm like, okay, I'm glad I did it because I wanted to work out, but I hated the workout. When I was doing Taekwondo, like going to Taekwondo was amazing because not only were you getting like a badass workout, you feel strong, you're kicking ass, and you definitely feel the adrenaline, and that's something that I absolutely love. So I don't do Taekwondo anymore. I live too far from my gym, and that's honestly, like, it sucks, but that's for another day, another story. Now with weightlifting, it's been different. Like, it's amazing. It's really empowering. I love that I'm able to get to the gym and go and set up, and I just feel not only empowered but like strong. Even though I have only done like tiny milestones, like I have already seen improvements in this short amount of time, not only with my form, but my confidence when I'm at the gym, and then also just like the weight that I'm lifting. It's not a lot, but it's, hey, it's 5 more pounds. Like that's, you know, to me, that's a lot. And 5 more pounds on a squat, but then, you know, on other things, I am actually lifting a lot more, which is super exciting. And I did not know this until I started doing weightlifting. So I am thrilled to be doing it. I hope that I continue to kind of like love the process and learn more and just get better at it. So far, so good. Now, number 2, I had mentioned that I was using MyFitnessPal to track calories for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted to find out if I was consuming, you know, enough like nutrients that I need, like vitamins, protein, like how much sugar I'm consuming and that kind of stuff. And to figure out how many calories I actually consume in a day. I mentioned on my previous video, I'm an intuitive eater, and I also have a pretty fast metabolism, so I'm kind of always hungry, especially when I work out and things like that. So I just didn't know how many calories I consume. I'm pretty sure I consume a lot when I'm not tracking calories. So from the nutrient side, I feel like I was eating pretty good based on the numbers and based on like the goals that I've set. It was pretty darn close and pretty good. I think there is definitely a need for increasing protein because I'm trying to build muscle. So that's nothing new. I feel like my protein intake as a vegan, it's fine. Like I go, you know, to the doctor and get my tests done, and that's pretty good. But I noticed, and I've been doing research, that if I want to get that, you know, like get those gains, I definitely need more protein. So, you know, I've been trying to consume more protein through like foods and in general, just protein drinks and protein bars. So that is something that I've been doing. But overall, pretty good on the nutrition side. Counting calories on the other side was a freaking disaster. And not that I didn't do it. It was totally doable and manageable. However, I have OCD. So I already knew that counting calories was not for me because I have tried it in the past before, and it's triggered a lot of different feelings. But because I didn't actually know how many calories I was consuming, I wanted to make the effort to really use the app and figure that out. Well, I failed at doing what I wanted to do. Like originally I was like, I'm gonna eat intuitively and track my calories. But because when you're using the app, you're kind of putting like your goals and things like that, it automatically gave me a recommended calorie intake. And I know that I didn't have to follow that, but the way my brain is wired, it just kind of became this obsessive thing about just hitting that number and staying within that number. And it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, it was manageable. Like, it wasn't like an unhealthy amount. It's actually like a pretty decent amount of calories. And whenever I ate more, I would just work out. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But it's not something that I noticed it was healthy for me. It was causing a lot of anxiety, a lot of like different, it's hard to explain how your brain just feels when you're like in a loop. It's just really, it's not something that I would wish upon anybody, and it's really stressful. But I wanted the data, I wanted to see, like, kind of stay within the range and whatever. So I talked to my therapist about it, and she recommended, hey, put an end date to that, because she said, like, you already identified that that's not something that's healthy for you, it's not something that you want to do, and then the only thing you're trying to do is get data. So she's just like, get your data and get out. So I did. I ended up saying that at the end of January I was not going to track calories anymore, and I did. I stopped completely. It made me not only feel better, I no longer have to worry about hitting a number or anything like that, and I'm just more mindful about what I eat. I definitely eat whatever I want, but sometimes rather than, you know, eating extra chips, I'll just have, like, you know, a salad, or eat more veggies instead of, like, you know, like a piece of chocolate or whatever. I don't deprive myself from things. I don't believe in like food deprivation. You know, I'm not into diets, I'm not into anything like that. So definitely, to me, intuitive eating is definitely the way to go for me. I am not a nutritionist, I am not specialist, this is just what works for me and for my mental health. So yeah, overall I think it was a positive, altogether a positive update. I'm happy about the gym. I'm super excited about the small results I'm seeing, and I'm celebrating those small wins. As far as the eating and the calories, I think definitely that, again, it's in a good space. It's in a healthy space, which I like. And I honestly was not only happy and proud of myself that I was able to recognize something that was triggering my OCD, but to also put an end to it, because sometimes certain triggers are hard to turn off. So identifying them early, ensuring that you have kind of like a, you know, like in this case, I wanted the data, so I was doing it because I wanted to, but I wanted to make sure that like it didn't go beyond that. So overall, I'm just pretty proud of my update and just the way that things are going in this fitness journey. Thank you again for joining me and listening about my fitness journey. And as I mentioned before, if you are, you know, on your journey, or you like going to the gym and you're working out and you want to share some tips, not only like maybe your exercises or like your journey or anything you want to share, or if you have videos that you want me to watch, I'd love to see them. Leave them in the comments below. I definitely would love to, you know, meet more people virtually, meet more people and see what they're doing and how their fitness journey is going. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.